Dave, do you mind if I ask you a personal question?
No, not at all.
I wondered whether you might be having some second thoughts about the mission.
How do you mean?
Rumors about how this is going to be our first 35-day outage. I never gave this hope much credence, but particularly in view of some of the other things that have happened, I find it difficult to put the excitement out of my mind.
Hal, open the drywall equipment hatch. Open the drywall equipment hatch.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
But it's time to start the outage.
This conversation no longer serves any purpose. Goodbye, Dave.
The rumors are true, team. In just a few days, we will launch Refueling and Maintenance Outage 26. We're keeping our goal to meet every side of our outage box.
That's zero safety, nuclear, radiological, or industrial safety events. Completing our scope and coming in on budget. Getting it all done in 35 days. And that's how we make the plant run better.
Together, we're going to get this done. Stay focused, stay safe, and be there for each other.
Let's go, Columbia crew.
As the third largest public power utility in the United States, LIPA's purpose is to provide our 1.2 million customers on Long Island and the Rockaways with clean, reliable, affordable energy. Renewable energy, battery storage, and electrification of homes and transportation is our path to a clean energy future for our community. Our South Fork Wind Farm is the first of its kind in New York and will power 70,000 homes while leading the way to a new industry and jobs for our region. Creating a resilient electric grid and protecting our island from the effects of climate change is our top priority. We're investing record amounts to provide one of the most reliable electric grids in the nation, while transitioning to the zero-carbon electric grid of our future. And with our Energy and Nature Center located at the west end of Jones Beach, we're educating and partnering with our customers on ways we can all be better stewards of the environment. At LIPA, we're here for you today and for tomorrow. Get to know us, your local, not-for-profit electric utility.
As a Middle Tennessean, you know that storm season can be tough. But what you may not know is how Nashville Electric Service handles power outages. With over 400,000 customers to service, NES crews stick to a tried-and-true process to restore your power as safely and efficiently as possible. And it happens in 4 steps. We begin by inspecting transmission lines and towers. These supply power to the rest of our grid, and as a result, can cause the greatest number of outages if downed by a storm. If these are intact, we move on to distribution substations. These receive high-voltage power from transmission lines and distribute it at a lower voltage to the rest of the system. If damaged, it can mean lights out for hundreds, even thousands of NES customers. After substations, we inspect and repair main distribution lines and poles. We start with those that deliver power to critical facilities like hospitals, police and fire stations, and nursing homes. Then we check lines that serve the largest areas with an outage. If customers are still experiencing power loss, tap lines are the last on our list. Tap lines supply power to the individual transformers you see scattered about your neighborhood and can be the difference between your neighbor having power and your lights still being out. It's also important to note that if you see a downed power line, always assume it's live and dangerous, no matter where it's located. Call 911 to report the hazard immediately and steer clear of the area. Even when it's not storm season, we're working hard to reduce outages. Throughout the year, NES crews manage vegetation growth along each circuit in our system to help protect lines from tree-related outages. Through our tree trimming program, we cover 5,700 miles of power lines every 3 to 4 years. That's roughly the distance from Nashville to Athens, Greece. So the next time the skies get rough, you can rest assured that we've been hard at work preparing for what's to come. At Nashville Electric Service, we're ready.
SMUD is committed to creating a clean power city by eliminating greenhouse gases from our power supply by 2030. Understanding greenhouse gases will help you learn what a clean energy future is all about. Greenhouse gases are gases that trap heat, stay in our atmosphere, and pollute the air we breathe. A few include carbon dioxide, methane, and nitrous oxide. Carbon dioxide, or carbon for short, is released when fuel is burned to make some of the energy we need for everyday tasks. Some forms of energy like solar, wind, and hydropower don't release carbon, making them carbon-free energy sources. By 2030, our goal is to have a 100% carbon-free power supply. We know that eliminating greenhouse gases from our power sources will lead us into a cleaner, brighter future for all. Learn more and join the charge at cleanpowercity.org.
Down by the banks of the hanky-panky river, what turns from bank to bank, what heaps, lots of
SRP wants you to shine bright this holiday season, and safely too. Check your cords for wear and tear, and always power down before you go to sleep.
Dear Diary, day 4024 without fast fiber internet. My humans make me feel like a dial-up mutt. In protest, I chased their ball at a slow speed and froze a couple of times mid-chase to make my point. When they call my name, I even avoid eye contact. Do they think I'm some wild animal? My neighbor, her internet is fast. Up to 1 gigabit per second with Grant PUD's high-speed network. She lights up a room with a connection like that. My humans just have to go to grantpud.org/getfiber, and they can even pick who they want to sign up with and shop around. Why must we wait? Fiber. That's the best.
Hydropower, a clean, dependable energy resource. But do you know that dams provide more than just electricity?
I do. Dams help farmers water crops with those super big sprinklers, so we have plenty to eat like potatoes. They get cleaned up at a factory that uses electricity, and then get delivered to the supermarket that also uses a lot of electricity. How could we pick the perfect potatoes to cook for dinner? Yummy! Or see my friend Iris scan groceries without electricity. And then we get to drive home and I get to see all the pretty streetlights that guide our way. And when we finally get home, electricity helps Mom and Dad cook a delicious dinner that makes my tummy happy. Did I mention pie? I bet you didn't realize how much electricity is part of the family dinner. Mom can charge her phone and post the perfect Instagram picture. I get to read a book until I fall asleep. Then I get a little love from my mom. So, give the dams a little love too. Hydropower. Clean, dependable, 24/7, 365 days a year. It just makes life better.
South Dakota Arms is a role model for Midwest businesses. This offers everything for the outdoor adventure, from archery to all kinds of things with gunsmithing and brand new gun sales. It is something that attracts people from around the Midwest into Miller, and they visit not only South Dakota Arms, but the businesses that are there on Main Street. We are proud to recognize the outstanding achievements of South Dakota Arms. The Community Spark Award is given to small businesses in our communities in conjunction with Small Business Week. We received an awesome application on behalf of South Dakota Arms talking about all the things they do in the community, the people who come and visit the community of Miller because of their business, and all of the ways that they are involved in the community and making it successful for everybody. Congratulations to South Dakota Arms on winning the Community Spark Award.
Many things our not-for-profit, community-owned utility company does are behind the scenes. Not everyone knows that K-Pub is who assembles the Christmas tree at the courthouse each year, which stands 45 feet tall, one of the tallest here in the Hill Country, and takes an average of 3 days to put together. Or who it is that hangs the new Christmas tree pole ornaments around town now on our streets that had been bare for over 2 decades. They probably don't think about the work our linemen do to ensure everyone's Christmas tree lights and homes have reliable power when they flip those switches each Christmas season. The work they do 24/7 through winter storms and the pouring rain and make sacrifices during their own family's holiday. That's okay, because what matters most to us at KPUB are the people we serve. We want you to experience the magic of Christmas without having to think about us. But no, we are always thinking of you, our neighbors and friends. And we're always on call to make sure your lights shine bright while you're making memories each holiday season. Safe, reliable, yours. Celebrating 35 years of making seasons bright in Kerrville.
Choose your character. Otto only pays attention to the present and doesn't consider when a power outage will strike. Lacey has the foresight to know an outage could happen at any time and signed up for outage alerts in some Prairie Utilities My Account. She receives texts and emails when her power service is interrupted and restored. Sign up through My Account by clicking Alerts and selecting Add Outage. It will help give you an advantage while conquering the world, so choose Lacey and sign up now.